Welcome to Esoteric Recaps. Grace Stewart, a devout Catholic mother, resides in a secluded country house in Jersey, a British Crown dependency, shortly after World War II. She lives with her two young children, Anne and Nicholas, who suffer from xeroderma pigmentosum, a rare condition causing extreme sensitivity to sunlight. Their lives revolve around strict rules to shield them from sunlight exposure. 3 new servants arrive: Mrs. Bertha Mills, a former nanny, Mr. Edmund Tuttle, an elderly gardener, and Lydia, a mute young girl. Their arrival coincides with strange occurrences. Anne begins drawing pictures of 4 unfamiliar people: a man, a woman, a boy named Victor, and an elderly woman, claiming she has seen them in the house. Locked rooms emit the sound of a piano playing, unexplained movements of doors occur, and Grace discovers a Book of the Dead containing 19th century post-mortem portraits. Desperate and frightened, Grace initially dismisses Anne's claims of ghosts until she starts experiencing eerie phenomena herself. Convinced of a supernatural presence, she ventures into the fog to find a priest. Meanwhile, the servants act mysteriously, with Mrs. Mills speaking cryptically and Mr. Tuttle burying a headstone. Grace unexpectedly encounters her husband, Charles, presumed dead in the war. Although he returns home, his demeanor is distant, and he leaves shortly afterward, claiming he must return to the front. As Grace's fear grows, Anne continues reporting sightings, including Victor's family and the elderly woman. Grace has a shocking encounter when she mistakes Lydia for the old woman. Mrs. Mills warns that Grace isn't ready to face the truth. The situation escalates when all the house curtains, vital for protecting the children, mysteriously vanish. Grace accuses the servants of involvement and banishes them. Later, Anne and Nicholas discover hidden graves marked with the servants' names, learning they died of tuberculosis decades ago. Simultaneously, Grace finds a photograph revealing the servants as deceased. The servants confront Grace, admitting they are ghosts and insisting the dead and living must coexist. Upstairs, Anne and Nicholas encounter the elderly woman performing a seance with Victor's family. The shocking truth is revealed. Grace and her children are the real ghosts. Grace had succumbed to madness, smothering her children and then taking her own life. Believing they were granted a miraculous second chance, Grace had blocked out the memory of their deaths. As Grace processes the revelation, Mrs. Mills reassures her that the dead and living will learn to coexist, and the children, no longer bound by their physical limitations, experience sunlight for the first time. From their window, the family watches as Victor's family moves out, leaving them to their eternal existence in the house. Like and subscribe for more notifications. Thanks for watching.